Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hero 95. It took me some time to do this review because it was hard to process. Uh, I saw the film on July 19th. So you can see I'm losing weight and gaining muscle. So that's something. But anyways, it's a hefty subject. You know what? I even tried uploading a live stream right now through my phone. It said add a title and description, which I did. It wouldn't let me post it. So that's sketchy. Very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. Because the film I'm going to be talking about, Sum of Freedom. Um, if you've not seen the film yet, people are paying for it. If you can't afford to see or go to the movie theater right now, support your family. It's a informative film. I was shocked. I cried. I couldn't handle the first 3 minutes. I tried to mentally prepare myself the night before I even went to go check out the film. And it made me disturbed, sick into my stomach, and all that. Um, I had no idea. It's like taking the red pill, waking from the Matrix, and oh boy, I took the red pill, and I was angry, I was mad, I was frustrated, I was sad. Um, Apparently, slavery still exists today, and apparently, the United States is number one for human trafficking, slavery still. So, and I seen these YouTube videos, people making it about politics when the film's not even about that. There's no politics in the film, and it makes me sick to my stomach when I see those videos. So I stopped watching them. There's no politics in the film. It's just about kids and human beings like you and me are being kidnapped, taken away. Kids being abducted, being groomed. And the thing that blows my mind, that blew my mind away, is the fact, is the fact that the mainstream media is shutting it down and not promoting it. They're promoting like Oppenheimer, Barbie. So this tells me the whole mainstream media, they're all suspects to me now. After like they're promoting Indiana Jones, and guess what? The one of the main culprits that I found out was the Disney company. I honestly don't like the Disney company now. They had the film. The film was done. It was finished. They had the film. They could release it anytime. As soon as it was supposed to be a Fox Searchlight picture from 20th Century Fox, but Disney bought Fox back in 2019. The film was done back in 2015. So the original filmmakers had to raise crowdfunding, $5 million to buy back the film rights and the film itself from Disney and get it out there, and Angel Studios help with that. So I'm like, I'm just liking Disney right now, so a lot. So I'm like, that's the main substance. Excuse me, main company right now. It's the main. Every corporation that Disney owns, the Disney company owns. Like a lot of people don't know, that Disney's a mega corporation that owns other corporations like the UFC, Lifetime, National Geographic. That's some cyberpunk stuff. It's a mega corporation that owns other mega corporations. A lot of people don't know this. They also own Hulu. Um, they own ESPN Plus, where all the UFC fights are at, and those Muay Thai fights are at. So I'm like thinking to myself, what? I'm like, I took a huge pill, and a lot of people took, because the film has made over $125 million on a 14 million budget. 14 million budget, probably, and it's not even about the money. It's just in very important. The film didn't even feel that long. That's how gripping it was, and even the film, at the start of the film, even showed real CCTV footage of kids of getting abducted and into human slavery, trafficking. That that uh, I just I really couldn't breathe for I I couldn't breathe for a good like 3 minutes. I was speechless. I cried. And this is like the first like 3 to 5 minutes of the film starting. I'm like thinking to myself, should I stay? You know what? I'm staying. Um, as you everyone knows, there's been, you know, and it's finally getting across other countries, which is good for other countries to be informed. This this mind blows me. The mainstream media, and the Disney company and other mega corporations will not promote this movie. It's rated PG-13. It's not rated R. Families could see this, and it's a very informative film. And to know that the United States is number one in uh, slavery trafficking still, kids, I I almost blew a gasket. I actually blew a gasket. I was like, I had to go to the restroom to let out a scream, to let out a huge scream. Lucky no one was in there. No employees were around. Of anger. Um, there's ways you can help. You could, there's different organizations you could help. Besides donating money, you could help by volunteering or being aware, like and to think, you think it's going to be a guy that's tricking these kids, but it's a woman. Say, oh look, your kid, your daughter and son could be in models or something, or actors or actresses. Then I'm thinking, oh, that's why. And I'm like, and the lyrics to songs I listen to make a lot more sense. Some of the artists, rock bands, artists like Bullet, what should I call it? Smashing Pumpkins, Bullet, with a Butterfly, The World's a Vampire. So that makes sense now, a lot of sense. And then from Cyberpunk, the video game, and Edge Runners, uh, this fire burned the city to the ground. Burn the city to the ground. It's actually talking about Hollywood and other cities like it to burn it to the ground, so there'll be no more trafficking. So things. Um, and I also don't like the fact some big YouTubers, well, some moderate. I'm an independent YouTuber. I just don't like the fact that some of the there's one big YouTuber I give. Two of them actually watched. I actually watched some of them. I'm like these dudes have a heart. They have one of them has 1.9 million subscribers. Jeremy Johns, ever heard of him? He's great at reviewing movies. Sorry for the tongue twister. Once again, reviewing films. And then Tyrone Magnus. Um, yeah. So if you don't cry or don't get angry when checking out this film, you definitely don't have no self-conscious or a heart towards others. I'm just being honest, straightforward. And I don't like the fact that mainstream media and the Disney company are promoting woke stuff. If you don't know what that means, look it up. It's woke stuff, but not promoting something that's real and something that can happen to anybody's kid, niece, nephew, sister. That's what I was thinking in my head, or kids that I know. I'm like, nah, not when. In my head, I was thinking that. I'm like, that's what I was like. So, the film, honestly, all the acting, it's based on a true story of Tim Ballard. That this thing happened 14 years ago, but it's happened around the world, and to find out the United States number makes me sick to my stomach. It made me sick. I'm still sick from it. So I've lately been taking up my frustration during sparring on other people. So, but there's ways you could help. You can wear blue on Fridays to spread awareness, to let people know there's still slavery today, especially kids. There's trafficking still today. And there's different organizations. You ever seen Taken? Well, this is the reality of it. Sound of Freedom is the reality of it. Taken is the same thing, but it was more action hero stuff. But there's actually organizations training people to be like the Liam Neeson character, to save people from slavery around the world, especially here in the United States. So I also like the fact other YouTubers been bashing this film, and something about conspiracy theories or QAnon. I don't even know what that is at all either. I have no idea what that is. But obviously, there's a lot of people out there that have no hearts at all, or just don't want, or just want to ignore the film, think it's political. There's no. I saw the film for myself. This is why it took me a while, because I've been sick to my stomach. I saw it on July 19th. I just been suppressing some emotions. So check out the organizations. You can even go to soundoffreedom.com or /Angel Studios, and it'll shows the organizations how you can help besides donating money. There's different other stuff you could do. Like I mentioned, you wear blue on Fridays to spread awareness, to let people know, every Friday that there's kids in the United States from other countries being enslaved over here to rich people like in Hollywood. To think I'm excited about being part of Hollywood. I'm like, now what I want to do now, I'm going to try to get hold of these one organizations. I want to help by infiltrating the studios and see all these dirtbags who are doing these disgusting, horrific, terrible things to children and other human beings. Like I said, the acting is perfect. Jim Caviezel as portraying Tim Ballard, just perfect. Just Oscar, everything, all the actors. Van Camp. Honestly, it's an Oscar-worthy film. In my eyes, my actual personal opinion, take that back, not my eyes. In my personal opinion, it's the best film of the year because it's informative and very informative to let people know to take that red pill. Basis hand feeding people the red pill here. Like here's the red pill. You want the blue pill or red pill? You want the blue pill still? Red pill still. Here, have the red pill. And they've been hand feeding the general public the red pill, and I took the whole red pill. I see things in a different light, very differently now. Very different. Whole new light. And Hollywood's losing money. The Disney company is losing money. I'm glad because good's winning. To think, and this studio was sued before. It used to be called Angel Vid, before they called Angel Studios. I'm looking forward to some of their movies too, like The Shift, the Nativity Story. They also have a short called The Shift, so I'm gonna check out the Shift, the 20-minute short, before I actually check out the movie this November. That's a long time to wait, but it's okay. But I've been watching The Chosen. Actually have some good actors in there. So, and Russell Brand, one of my favorite comedians. He actually checked out the film and said, he felt the same way, but in a different way, but more upset, probably more upset than I was. So some of these three big YouTubers have hearts, so that's why I sub to their channels. So, there's some YouTubers I haven't subscribed. I just watch their videos for entertainment. I'm never going to subscribe to those other YouTubers at all because due to the fact they are ignoring the fact that one of them, while I'm not mentioning no names, one of them was asked, "Have you checked out Sound of Freedom yet?" He said, "No, I'm not interested in it." That just tells me you're a suspect right away. Right away, I'm seeing all you people ignoring this film or don't want to see it because you think there's politics in it. There's no politics at all. No politics. It's about the kids. It's about what's going on still. I had no idea about until now. So, so you're sick if you think it's about politics because it's not at all. There's no politics in the movie. Nothing. It just it's just about Homeland Security officer that goes rogue. Even one of the other Homeland Security officers like, how do you do this job? Because it mentally affected him. I guess his partner had to quit. And this is all based on true events. They even, like I said, they show the CCTV footage. How like I know I see some other YouTubers. I stopped watching. They're like, oh, it's fake. I'm like, oh my, how are you gonna say CCTV footage is fake? But it's showing it in real time. But it's a 10 out of 10. It's the film. It's the film of the year for me. It really is, and I'm glad. I'm glad Angel Studios, because they're really humble. They were really humble about it. I'm glad it has made more money. But the most important thing than Indiana Jones or The Little Mermaid or any of that stuff on a micro budget. But most importantly, is spreading the awareness of what's going on in the world, and they spread the film to 20 countries already, which is amazing. In this over a month, no, in under a month actually. So even beat up Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, all the movie, the Barbie movie, the Oppenheimer movie. Um, this is a 10 out of 10, and if this film ever gets released, I might buy it, but only if it comes to 4K or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be picky, but only if some of the proceeds go to the organization for the funds to fund their sting operations. That's the only way I'll buy it. But yeah, and then to find out movie theaters across the country, like when I was first going to the movie theater near me to go check out the film, I was worried that they might turn up the AC or leave the lights on or turn off the AC because it's so hot where I live. Or or put the false alarm on, like alarm like across the country, like AMC theaters, Cinemarks and stuff. And I have a new Cinemark near me, so that's what I was mostly worried about. But people, like I told myself, if that even that happens, when I was watching the film, checking, I'm like, I'm gonna stay. I don't care if they turn off the lights or have a security escort me out, or because the movie theaters and Hollywood are in cahoots with each other. I'm like, I took a huge red pill. You ever seen The Matrix? I took the huge red pill. Huge. More bigger than Neil's. Like the size of the pill is this big. Like the palm of my hand. That's how huge the red pill was for me. It's just mind. This is mine. It's just mind blowing to know that all the movie theaters are in cahoots with Hollywood. Because there was even a video of a woman, even one of my peers, say he went to try to go see it with his wife at the cinema, not the one near me, but the other one city down. Like, I live in close proximity to each city, so he said him and his wife were going to go check it out, and then the manager said, "Oh, like they turned him down. We'll give you passes. Like the theater is broken." That has told me something. The mainstream media, movie theaters, and Hollywood do not want the general public to know what's going on and what atrocities they're committing. So, and big YouTubers, uh, like I said, I'm not going to mention names. This only the cool ones because they actually seen the film and they have hearts, like Jeremy Johns, Tyrose Magnus, and Russell Brown, which I barely found out he had a YouTube channel. Great comedian. These three big YouTubers have hearts. So they got they got me subscribed to their channel, so I check out every time they put up a video, which is usually it's a couple days. They take a while to check out the films, but hey, I see the reviews. See if I, but I saw this film before I even saw the reviews for The Sound of Freedom, so, but it's a 10 out of 10. It just it made me sober. It made me cry. Made me angry. I just don't know. All this stuff is happening right now as I speak to everyone looking at this. And some people are even afraid to make a YouTube. Like right now, I wasn't afraid to make. I was going to do a live stream for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But it said put a title, which I did, and description, I did, and wouldn't let me stream it. So that tells me YouTube is a part of it too. Google, because it's a mega corporation too. So I took, like, let me say, a huge red pill, like size of this. Forget the palm, size of 2 palms. But have you checked out Sound of Freedom? Because if you do, go check it out. Because it's informative, it spreads awareness on what's going on. And there's different ways to help. And if you can't afford a ticket, or for you and your family or friends, there's a pay it forward program. You just request tickets, how many, or you could pay, for you and your family, free tickets, or you could pay it forward by buying tickets for other families who otherwise cannot afford it, or you can buy a ticket yourself. So that's why it's also like it's like a giving get situation, also pay for yourself situation. So that's why the film's also making a lot of money. But the most important, like I said, this is the most spreading awareness. And the thing is, what blows my mind too. Netflix didn't want it. Hulu didn't want it. Disney Plus didn't want it. What else? Peacock didn't want it. Amazon Prime didn't want it. These mega corporate, I think now they're all suspects to me. Every single one. So I'm not buying nothing from Disney no more. That's right. I'm not going to Disneyland no more. They'd rather promote woke stuff instead, and the mainstream media. There's something wrong. I live in a backwards world. I'm thinking of an episode from Futurama, or was it Simpsons, or I think it was SpongeBob. There's an episode where it was one of the 3 shows where they go to a different world and everything's backwards. I'm living in backwards world right now. I had no idea this horrific stuff, and it felt like a horror movie, but this horror is happening in real time and everywhere. Just recently, there was they spread the movie Sound of Freedom to Canada on one of the employees. I mean, one of the employees. Said, sir, we can't have you come. No, we can't come. Have you come? And they turned on the lights. There was like emergency or something, and there was no emergency. And then the guy says, "Everyone, stay. They don't want us to see this. We're staying. Let's stand our ground." So they did, and then they had a security guard come in. It's on TikTok or Instagram. It's a short video, like 20 seconds long, or 35 seconds long, but it shows what's going on. So it's a chain reaction. So all the movie theater chains, the streaming services, Hollywood, the movie studios are in cahoots with each other. The mainstream media are in cahoots with each other to shut this film down. And it's not happening because good's winning. I'm on the side of good. So please do yourself and your family a favor, especially if you have kids, or you know kids, or you help kids, or you have a sister like I do, or a niece and nephew like I do. Go check out the film, please. Here at 85 out.